What's crack-a-lackin', all you beautiful, beautiful people? Episode 5 of the Make Manchester United Great Again. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far on FM26, the beta version. Another episode coming at you right now. We've got a lot to discuss. Stay tuned for that. In the meantime, hit subscribe, like, and share the video with all your friends. We'll see you in a bit. And we're back into the game. Like I said, a lot to discuss. We're going to discuss the form first. So you can see we started off quite hot, except for that Man City loss and the Chelsea win. That's the last time you guys were there. Things have gone a little bit off the rails since then. Only 3 wins in the Premier League, or 4 wins actually, in the Premier League. No, it is 3 wins in the Premier League since that time. It's been a bit of a rough one. We did beat Brentford 1-0, a Benjamin Sesko goal. We then went to absolutely thump Sunderland 6-0 in this one. We then suffered a 2-1 loss to Liverpool. It was a bad one. That was not a good game. And then we lost Brighton 1-0. Matheus Cunha got sent off in that game. We did bounce back in the Carabao Cup, beating Manchester City 3-0. And then our luck in the Premier League continued with a 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest. And most recently, our victory, beating Spurs 1-0. But then we've suffered 2 back-to-back disappointing results. The 3-2 loss to Everton was particularly bad. This one kind of annoyed me a little bit. And then Crystal Palace, we should have won this game, and we didn't. But I want to show you guys this Bryan Mbeumo goal. This goal was absolutely breathtakingly good. We're going to just see the goals here. Just have a look at this goal. This goal was just so good. This goal from Bryan Mbeumo is just something out of just amazing territory. That was Nottingham's first goal, which was offside. And then this was another opportunity that we had from Bryan Mbeumo, 94th minute goal. What an absolute screamer of a goal there from Bryan Mbeumo. Beautiful result. We have come a little bit back earlier than expected. I was trying to come back towards the end of December. We're coming back early December. We're taking on West Ham and Wolves in these 2 games. I was thinking about doing the Liverpool Carabao Cup, but we're not really too much about the Carabao Cup. We are taking on West Ham and Wolves today in a thing that we need to bounce back. I have tweaked the tactic a little bit in the terms of attacking formation. Defensively, we've been a bit poor. I have recently just dropped Lemons and brought in Altai back in there. And I mean, he conceded 1 goal against Crystal Palace. Lemons has just not really been performing lately. You can check his season stats. 14 conceded in 9 games is just not good enough for me. We need a little bit better consistency. And when we look at someone like Altai, who on paper is probably not a great goalkeeper, but in 4 appearances, 3 conceded, 1 clean sheet, does make it a little bit better record for the young Turkishman. Turk? I don't know what you call him. But anyway, he's in the squad. And then I said I've just tweaked the tactics a little bit. I've pushed Fernandes forward to play as an advanced playmaker, and Mbeumo coming as attacking midfielder. And then Matheus Cunha, we've switched the role to just a channel forward to run into channels and become a goal threat. Just for that, Sesko hasn't been on good form, so he was dropped. He was also a little bit injured for the last few games, which is why we brought Cunha up front. Obi has played well, but we are just need to rotate. We need to find goals at the moment because we're not scoring enough goals, in my opinion. Mbeumo with 6, Fernandes with 5. 3 of those Fernandes goals have all been penalties. Ratu, Sesko, Matheus Cunha all with 3. So the goals are being spread around. So we don't have an out-and-out top goal scorer. But the problem is we're just not taking our chances. We're creating a lot, especially from the wing-backs in Angelio and Ratu. 11 assists between the 2 of them. They have been the out-and-out goal machines for us. Dello has come and pitched in a couple every time he's come on as a sub with 3 as well. It's just, I don't know what's going on. We're just not clicking at the moment. So hopefully there's a little bit of tactical shift does work. In terms of how the team instructions, you can see when we play in the back areas, we're kind of just more settled in going forward. We still have the people moving forward. Out of possession is where the things make a big change. I'm not dropping Cunha or Shesko deep as anymore to try and hit counter-attacks. That's kind of like the idea behind the idea behind it, to try and just get a little bit more counter-attack football going. We're struggling a little bit. I won't lie. I'm still got on a positive mentality. I am thinking about switching it back to balance. In fact, I am going to switch it back to balance. Just to help clarify the team. There you're going to see what it looks like. The rest of the squad is pretty much the same. This is the team that is going to start against West Ham. Other news, the board have given me some more money. So we're up to about 20 odd million in the transfer kitty. So this January is coming soon. A midfielder is the name of the game. We do definitely need to bring in a midfielder. And I do need to sell Ugarte. He's kicking up a little bit of a fuss. You can see he's unhappy. Al Hilal want him, so he might be on there. Mason Mount is also causing a little bit of an unhappiness around there. So is Xerxes. The three of them are causing a little bit of a problem, and those are the three that I am trying to actively get out. Hein, we can talk about our signing. Hein here has performed all right. Recent games I've dropped him. Lisandro Martinez is back in the squad, so he is there. Maguire has actually been performing quite well in terms of when we've brought him on. So that is something to note. And then elsewhere, Heaven has been absolutely fantastic when called upon. Has just recovered from an injury and has played a couple of under-21 games just to get back to full fitness. That is how the team is starting. We're going to have Altay in goals. I don't know what that is. Altay in goals. The Ligt on the right-hand side. Martinez in the middle bombing through. Yoro Art on the left. Ratu, Menu, Casemiro, and Angelino in the midfield. Fernandez, Mbuemo, and Mateus Cunha. And like I said, we've made him into an advanced playmaker and pushed Mbuemo out of that free roll and made him attacking midfielder. Let's see if that works. We need to bounce back. We are taking on a West Ham team who have been struggling a little bit in the Premier League, currently sitting in 11th. They were expecting a bit higher finishing. You can see the season preview. West Ham were sitting, where were they? 11th. So they're actually right where they were. They were a little bit higher earlier when I checked. Our season prediction is 7th. What's that? 5th? 6th. We predicted currently in 7th. That's where we are. Yeah. That's the way it works. I don't know why it tells you position, but then it changes. It's a little bit of a messed up system there. That's something we can try and fix out. Tell us the position where they expect it to come. Because right here it says Man City 6th, but they expect it to come 2nd. So I'd like to just, it makes life a little bit easier. But anyway, that is where everything sits. West Ham, we're taking them on. We do need to keep an eye out for Jared Bowen, of course, and Mateus Fernandez, both very good players. Lucas Paqueta, we know is a good player. He is transfer listed, though, so that is quite interesting to note. Let's go to the game. Right, kickoff is underway, and this is the type of match that can really put our season back into perspective, back into where we need to be in those European spots. That is the goal for the season, to be at least top 7. I just want to play some European football again next season. That's what we really, really want. Whether it be it Champions League, Europa, or Conference, I'll take anything at this point. And we just need to get back to winning ways, I think, in the end of the day. And hopefully the little tactical tweaks that we've done work well. We tried them against Crystal Palace, except with a positive mentality. We're going a bit of a balanced mentality in this one. Maybe that's a bit of a defeatist attitude. I don't know, but I'm just trying to stop conceding goals. Here is Luis Paqueta. We spoke about him. Brought in for Ward-Prowse, and that's a good save from Altay. That made me feel a lot better that he managed to save that, because I think Lemons probably wouldn't have saved that. And that is the issue that we've been having. Maybe possibility of bringing in a goalkeeper come January. I think a midfielder is more necessary, because more than likely we're going to lose Casemiro. We're probably going to lose Mount and Ugarte, which means we're looking very, very light in that midfield position. And I don't really want to use Fernandez in there. Hasn't really performed quite well. other than the first like 4 games of the season, Fernandes has been struggling, and there you go. Thomas Souček with a goal already. Oh. So one of the rules that I did set out at the beginning of this is to not deviate from Amarim's type of tactic, playing 3 at the back. Basically, his structure of playing the 3-4-2-1 formation. And at the moment, I'm struggling to get anything good out of this team. Maybe I need to go against my rule and just change the tactic up a little bit. Play a normal 4-4-2 type of thing. We're going to shout at the players. Halftime is, what was that? Sort yourselves out. Play better. Be better. We're switching the ballast to a more attacking mentality. We need to attack the game. We need to push forward. We're not scoring goals. We need to get the ball forward. We need to get Mbeumo, Fernandes, and Cunha into the game. And so far, second half has been pretty much non-eventful, like the first half. We've taken 10 shots, 6 on target, but no highlight from those. We need to do something, eh? All right, I'm going to make some swaps at 61 minutes in. We're not playing great at all, and Mbeumo's not playing great. You know what? Shesko come on there. We'll push him up front. Mateus can drop into the more familiar role that he's in. You know what? I'm going to change it from attacking midfielder to a free roll. Let him just... I said free roll, didn't I? I did. Okay, it doesn't change it there. And then elsewhere, who's not playing great? I mean, Cunha's the only one that's not playing great as well. We'll just do that one change for now. Let the game get in a little bit more. Wait a couple more minutes. See if that changes anything. Otherwise, we're going to do some tactical changes. Yeah, we're going to need to do that. All right. We need to do something. Cunha not playing great either. You know what? Don't really have much fluidity in changing this sort of feel. In terms of team structure, you know what? Let's play much wider. Let's spread it out a little bit. Something like that, just to help spread the channels a little bit. I think that'll work. We're going to go much wider. We'll take off play for set pieces. We're going to keep the ball. Much higher tempo. Go more direct. Let's get the ball forward. That's what we want. And then goal distribution, go to the playmaker. And then you guys overlap flanks and then underlap balanced. Like I said, we're going to try something like that. We're going to work the ball again. All right. Let's see if that changes anything. Going a little bit more wide. Going more direct. At what point do we switch to very attacking? That is the question. That is the question. I need a goal here in this game, and this is not how we're going to do it from a corner from West Ham. Bowen with the strike, and Altai. I think he had that covered, but it did go wide in the end. It wasn't on target. All right. You know what? Let's come to the point now where we just need to... We need to do something. Constantelias come up front. Fernandes play behind them. Mainu push forward. Casemiro push forward. Play as a... almost like a false 9. The link-up play. And Mainu, I want you to be an attacking midfielder. And Casemiro, I want you to be a bit more defensive. Just be a normal defensive player, like that. And then you can switch to advanced wing back. We need to go for it. We need to absolutely go for it now. Trying something new. Let's see. 2 strikers. anything, guys? We have a corner with 2 minutes of regular time left. Bruno Fernandes standing over the corner. Goes to the near post, looking for Casemiro. That was a good save. That was a good save from Hommenson. That could have been the one. Oh. That is another loss. We really should have won that match. We really, really should have won that match. I'm really a little bit at my wit's end at the moment. Right, we're coming back for the Wolves game. We should be beating Wolves. They're sitting in 14th. We're still in the European spots, but I don't know for how long if we keep doing this. We'll see you guys at the Wolves game. Right, we're back. We've changed. And Mbeumo, why is he... Oh, I need to swap them around. That's not right. Something's not right here. There we go. I didn't change on combined. We have a new tactic. Similar. Of course, we've got to keep that structure, but we're playing with inside forwards. So that's how we are pretty much in combined. Out of position, we go a little bit wider. In position, we tuck in. That's the play. That is what we're hoping for. Hopefully it works. I don't know. We'll find out together, I guess. Let's see if it works. The team that's starting, Altai in goals, De Ligt, Martinez, Yoro. Dello comes in for the tired Ratu. Fernandes, Casemiro, Angelino, Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, and Chesco will be up front. Let's hope we can get that victory that we so desperately need. I wanted to bring on Igate because he's injured. We'll bring on, you know what? Matsurawi, drop it for Hein. Let's go to the match. Taking on Wolves. It's going to be a tough one. We desperately need some sort of solace in this match. All right, kickoff is underway, and we're starting off terribly. Angelino at least tried to make a tackle there. Didn't get it. Bellegarde is through, and Wolves, within 20 seconds, have already broken through the defense. Like, the whole point of this is to make Manchester United great again. It was basically to show that Amarim's tactic can work, and I guess in real life it's working. He's won 3 in a row with it. We're struggling to get that. We've only won 4 in a row. That's the most we've done. The poor guy still hasn't cut his hair as much as I thought he had. I think at one stage I was gloating to my friends that I managed to get the guy's haircut, and I realized it was only 4. So that's that. But hopefully we can win it. Otherwise, you know what? We might scrap the whole stick to the Amarim tactic and just go crazy a little bit. Go maybe classic United. Play without a back 3. Who knows? Who knows how I'm feeling at the moment. Andre for Wolves. Brings up to Mosquera. Bellegarde. They're really showing our weakness over there on the left-hand side. Kresci. João Gomez. Andre brings it through. Yoro gets a step in but couldn't get to it. Now they're through, and now they score. Jackson Touchchua puts it in the back of the net, and I'm at a loss. I'm at an absolute loss at the moment. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to bring out the old FM24 box tactic. There really is a part of me that wants to try it. Because I feel like that could work in the situation. It's just annoying me a little bit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the FM24 box tactic, go watch my South American tour one, the Uruguay team that did it. Chesco's picked up a goal back, though, before the halftime. Angelino with the free kick, finding Chesco's head, and that's what we want. We want more goals from our striker. Angelino with a good free kick here, picking up Chesco at the back post. 2 men on him, and he somehow manages to beat both of them and puts it past John Stone's goal. 1-1. at the Molineux. I think they still play at the Molineux. Andre Tujal Gomes. This is Tati, loses out to Mbuemo. De Ligt. Zalo. Brings it forward. He has Mbuemo again. Chesko dropping a little bit deep this time. Finding Cunha with some space. He's pushed forward. He's got options in the box now. One of them is Angelino. And that is a goal. That is an absolutely amazing goal. Mateus Cunha did all the hard work here. Waited and waited. Saw Angelino with a lot of space. And what a finish. Love to see. That is brilliant stuff from the wing back. That's what we want. Our wing backs to get in. And that's the point of this whole experiment. 2-1. 2-1. There's some hope. There was some hope. Let's start the second half. And we started. Just told the boys they're doing well. We're keeping it up. We need a victory. That's what we need. Maybe it just took them what? 43 minutes just to find their feet in this one. With this more wider tactic. Kind of wide that moves into a narrow thing, and with Mbuemo and Mateus being inside forwards, it helps them cut in a little bit. All right, we're going to make some swaps. Mbuemo not looking great out there. I'm going to bring in Ahmad to play that side. Elsewhere, Fernandez is looking tired. Angelino is looking super tired. You know what? Dorgu, come on for Angelino. Even though you scored, you can still do the job. Fernandez is looking poor. Going to give Fernandez a little bit more time. There is a little bit of me who wants to bring Fernandez more forward. Maybe if I just do something like that. Something like that. Maybe just bring Casemiro to the middle. Sort of an asymmetrical. What would be that? A 3-3-1-2-1. Or I suppose it would be a 5-2-3-1. Let's do that. I just need to get Fernandez more into the game. That would be ideal. Casemiro. Mateus Cunha looking for options. Finds Sesko with not much space to turn. And does lose it out. And now Wolves are bringing it from the middle, but they've given it away. Martinez stepped up there to get that nicely. Ahmad moving it forward. Beautiful there from Ahmad. Finding some space. Ahmad Diallo. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. I'm not sure why Sesko got the assist there. That was all Ahmad. I mean, I guess it was Sesko that passed it to Ahmad in the midfield. But look at that. Beautiful stuff there from Ahmad. And that's the third goal. Ahmad stepping up. He's been a bit upset lately that he hasn't been getting enough game time. This is a way to show me you deserve that game time. Ahmad Diallo, that's 3 goals. Something we haven't done in quite some time. Sesko getting a goal and assist as well, by the way. That is beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful to see. Let's make some more swaps here. Who's looking tired? Casemiro is looking super tired out there. Kobe Mainu come in there for him. Plays that defensive line. Elsewhere, I'm looking at Dello, not playing great. I do have Ratu on the bench. I don't really need to bring him on, so I'm just going to leave him off for now. But I am going to give Fernandez a little bit of time off. Oh, I don't really have anyone else to play in that position. Bad time to leave Mason Mount off the bench, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, we'll just do the one swap for now. Mainu on for Casemiro. Not much else I can do there. We're playing well. We're playing good. I'm happy. 3-1. Looking good. Looking great. I think we're doing all right. It's going to probably end 3-1, unless we can maybe sneak in a fourth. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Doesn't look like there's going to be much time for a fourth, and in fact, there is no time for a fourth. It is going to be a 3-1 victory. We have bounced back. Now we need to keep it going. Now we definitely need to keep it going. Maybe this is the way to go. Play with inside forwards. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that is the key. I like that. That was absolutely fantastic. A win's a win, hey? We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. After that little disastrous November, maybe December will be looking up. In terms of when we're coming back, I mean, originally it was Newcastle Wolves. I think I'm going to come back for the Leeds game. It's a big rival. I think we might do the Leeds game. I don't want to do City again, although we need revenge on City. I'll see how we go, but I think Leeds game is more likely where we'll be coming back. Hope you guys enjoyed that. The wheels are coming back on slowly. We need a lot of work to do. Hopefully when we're back for the next episode, that work is done and we're back to winning ways. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit subscribe, like, share, tell everybody, tell everyone that who you like, who you don't like. Tell them to join in on the Vaslap experience. Get those numbers up. We've got a goal. I've set a goal for 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So we've got about, 6 weeks left of the year? 7 weeks left of the year? Please, guys, let's get those subscribers up. I know you guys can do it. Those that do watch these videos, hit subscribe. We do appreciate every single one of you guys. For now, though, your boy, the Vaslap, is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.